Today we're in Cornwall and we're staying at the Bodmin Holiday Park, part of Park Holidays holiday camp group. We've never stayed at one of their sites. They very kindly invited us here to take a look around and to see what we think of a Park Holidays holiday. So keep watching, we'll show you around the resort and what the accommodation's like and what we actually think of it. They've actually got 48 different holiday parks around the UK and we've never tried them. So let's go and have a look. So as soon as you come in then, you get to see the park straight away and it's all really impressive. Just check out the chalets over here, the accommodation, like the bungalows. Love the actual style of them. Tells you a little bit about the park here as well. It's about the new development. We're actually staying in one of those lodges on the front row there. The second one from the end, further down the walkway. We'll show you around that in just a moment as well. So if you are looking at buying yourself a holiday home, they've got them for sale here as well. So great video to watch so you can see what you think to the place. But all really nicely landscaped. It's a nice quiet park as well. So this one, it has a play park for the children, which we'll see if we can find in a moment. It's also got, I think it's about 3 decent sized fishing lakes. There is a small sort of clubhouse, not so much for the entertainment side, but I believe it's like a bar and a restaurant. We'll go and check that out as well. There is an indoor pool, so you can get yourself in the pool there. And it's one of those where you have to pre-book it for like an hour time slot. But that probably works better. It's a relatively small pool. I think it takes about 20 people at once. So it's good that you have to book so it doesn't get overcrowded. So yeah, they don't have like a nightly entertainment plan or anything like that here. It's a nice quiet park and really nicely landscaped. So have you stayed here before? Let us know in the comments. What do you recommend nearby as well? We're all going to head out at some point and see what there is around the place. It's one of those sites where there's so many things to go and see and explore in Cornwall, all within about a 35-45 minute drive. The closest one's actually about 10 minutes away, and that's Lanhydrock House, one of the National Trust properties. So we may well pop out to that at some point as well. But we'll include later in the video as well some of the places that you can explore whilst you're here in Cornwall. Also, if you want to drive a little bit further, there's absolutely loads of places. You've also got the Eden Project, it's about a 20-minute drive, Gardens of Heligan, and if you like beaches, whilst this isn't next to a beach, there's plenty to actually drive to in about a sort of 20-30 minute car journey. And some lovely harbour towns like Padstow, Charlestown and places like that to go and visit. So yeah, this is what a lot of it looks like. And then you've got the holiday lodge section where there's a few of them there, and we'll go and show you around our accommodation shortly in this video. But as I say, this is the first time we've tried staying at a Park Holidays resort. I didn't actually know until looking into it that they've actually got, I think it's around 48 around the UK, some in Devon and Cornwall, some elsewhere in the country. And was kindly invited to come and have a look around by Park Holidays, so thank you for that. And yeah, so far pleasantly surprised. I don't know what we was expecting, but I don't know, I think I've always thought of the bigger brands as being the bigger ones, when actually here they're doing really well as it is. This section of the park is where the lodges are located. Quite a new little development, and we're in this section called Curnow. So let's go and have a look at the lodge. So this is the lodge, and we are staying in Curnow number 7. Get yourself a nice little key ring, Curnow 7, and it looks pretty much brand new. I'm not sure how long it's been here, but even in the windows there's marks where the plastic sort of signage would have been once upon a time. So let's show you around this lodge and let us know in the comments what you actually think to it. We're here for 4 nights, Monday to Friday. I literally just checked in, just walked through the door, had a very quick sneaky look around, and it looks pretty special. So let's have a look. So that's the main door that we've just walked through then into this main living room area. And this is a 2-bedroom lodge. It's so spacious in here. So let's start off with the living room area. And as you can see, if you're familiar with caravans, this is like 2 caravans put together. So it's 40 foot long roughly by 20 foot wide. So it's really spacious. And like I said a moment ago, all pretty much brand new. So over here then you've got your large TV and media wall. Not sure what channels we get on yet. We'll have a look at that a little bit later on. And then you've got your footstool. You've got a nice little chair just there, out on chair. And then as you come around here, you've got Kev on the settee in his usual place on our videos. And then you've got a coffee table there in the middle as well. A nice soft carpet as well. And then behind the living room then you've got the dining room area. So you've got a table and chairs there for 4 people. And then you've got a unit there for putting a few bits on. Could probably do a few ornaments on that one, but I'm sure as it's probably relatively new. I'm sure as it's been here a while, there are a few bits to it. And then here you've got 4 stools at the breakfast counter for the kitchen. Now let's have a quick look at the view that you get from here. I don't know if you noticed, but a moment ago where the footstool was, it looks like there's some patio doors out onto the decking. And then in the dining room area, you've got a nice view. And out of the window, it's kind of like wild, shall we say. It's looking out across. It's not a bad view, is it, really, to be honest? It's not bad at all. It's nice and quiet. No one looking out onto you. And then the building you see in the distance there, that's the back of the reception building. There's the bar in there. They've got like a restaurant area, a swimming pool. So we'll take you around there at some point and show you around later in this video. So let's go and check out the kitchen. You've also got space there to hang up your coats and things just there, and some space beneath for putting your shoes and boots, all that sort of thing. So as we come into the kitchen, it's all finished really well. We've already been shopping. You'll see a few bits of our food shopping around the place. Literally about 5-10 minutes away, you have both got Asda, you've got Morrison's, I think it is, and yeah, Sainsbury's, so you're not going to be short of anything. So full-size fridge and freezer in the kitchen. Just close that door. And then you've got plenty of storage space. You've got a toaster. You've got a 5-ring gas hob just there. And then beneath there, you've got your 2 ovens, oven and grill by the looks of it. Like I say, all finished really well. And then in the corner here, something that I didn't realise we had this one, we've got a Bosch Tassimo coffee machine. Now I have actually got about 100 odd spare pods at home from when we went to Ladron Bay. We bought a load, but could have done with bringing them here and use them up. But yeah, it's we'll have to nip out and buy some, I think, at some point. Also got your kettle there, and then up here you've got a microwave, and then you've got your kitchen sink. All relatively clean. Looks a little bit discoloured there, but I think that's just the plastic here and how it's been stained over the time of it being here. But yeah, overall the cleanliness of the place all looks good. Yeah, really impressed. And more cupboard space up here, again just ready to put your own things in. We've obviously got a really good diet that you can see here, chocolate and crisps. But you're on holiday, aren't you? That's what you got to do. So yeah, plenty of space. What else we got in the drawers? So probably the most cutlery I've actually seen on a self-catering holiday place. Really well fitted out for us, and they're pretty good oven gloves. I've not seen oven gloves like that before. And then space there for storage, and then yeah, plenty of things there for you. And somewhere there is a dishwasher. So there's your washer dryer. It's definitely a washing machine. It may be a dryer as well. And then by the looks of it, in this one, there you go, you've got yourself a dishwasher just there. So that is the kitchen. Let's go and check out the bedrooms. 2 bedrooms in this particular lodge. So on this first door then, on the right, This one is your family bathroom, so you've got your loo just down there, and then you've got your sink, bit of storage space underneath, decent sized mirror. You've got your products here. So what we've got some different shower gels and shampoos, all the usual sort of things. Nice touch, though. You don't always get those when you're self-catering in a caravan or lodge. And then in this family bathroom, you've got a decent sized bath just there. And then if you want to have a shower, then you've got a shower over the bath as well. And then behind the door, you've got a decent sized towel radiator there. And then you've got hooks just there as well. So let's go and check out the bedrooms. If we go into this one, this is the main double bedroom. If I come around here, you'll be able to see it better. So this is what looks like a king-size bed, and really nice headboard, and it's pretty big bedside tables as well. You've got loads of room on there, and you've also got twin electric sockets on both sides. No USB by the looks of it, but you can plug in things to charge up. Nice lamp there at the side as well. And then with these, you also get your towels included in these lodges, and you've got some nice slippers there as well. And then you've got what looks like a dressing gown, I think, bathrobe at the bottom there, and then the same for the other person just over there. And then if I turn around here, you've got like your kind of like a walk-in wardrobe area. So you've got a seat to sit on, so you can sit there and do your hair, makeup, whatever you want to do in that nice mirror just there. And then you've got plenty of hanging space. In this one, you've got five coat hangers, and so you're gonna have to fight over those. And then at the top, you've got spare pillows. And then down here, that's just a box covering up the electric box. And then you've got your drawers just there, and plenty of shelves for putting clothes on. And then on this wall here, you've got a TV, so you can lie in bed, have a slow start to the day if you want, and watch TV. And then you've got your ensuite bathroom. So in the ensuite bathroom, then you've got your sink, you've got more toiletries just there, and then you've got a walk-in shower. So an okay size shower head, and the actual shower tray itself is pretty big as well for a caravan or lodge, plenty big enough for a shower. That's pretty good. And then you've got your towel radiator, and then you've got your loo just there. And they also provide toilet roll as well, so always good to have a toilet roll to get started with when you've nothing worse arriving on holiday and you've got to go straight to the shop to buy a loo roll. But here they provide you with one for each toilet. So let's go and check out the second bedroom, which is a twin bedroom. So in here then, these are full-size single beds. Sometimes you get really tiny single beds, don't you, when you're going away self-catering. But here, this bedroom is absolutely huge. You could probably fit a third bed in there if you really wanted to. But again, finished really well with the sort of gold and white colour schemes. And even in here, in the twin room, you get the slippers as well on both beds. You've got your drawers in the centre there, and sockets for charging your phones and tablets, that sort of thing. And there's also like a little walk-in wardrobe area even in the twin bedroom as well, with a little dressing table area and the mirror just up there. And then you've got more hanging space in here. In fact, more hangers in the twin bedroom than there was in the double, and drawers down there. So there you go, that was a quick tour around this two-bedroom lodge here at Bodmin Holiday Park by UK Holidays. We're going to carry on getting everything unpacked, and we will be back with you in just a moment. So this is the outdoor space of the lodge. Just over those trees you've got one of the fishing lakes, and it's all really nice and peaceful. Well, good morning. It's the next morning here at Bodmin Holiday Park, and how did the night's sleep go? Well, it's actually all right. That double bed was really comfy actually, comfier than what it actually looks. I had a really great night's sleep, had the window open, it's still quite warm here. It's July, well almost July, it's July tomorrow, it's the end of the last day of June I think today, and 1st of July tomorrow. Yeah, weather forecast today is looking a little bit grey out that window, but we have been having a look at the map of the park. They've got some fishing lakes, so we'll have a walk around there in between the showers, show you around there. They've got tennis courts as well, and whilst we're in a lodge here, there's also some like chalet type looking buildings, so we'll show you around the park so you can see what it all looks like, and then at some point we're going to head into the clubhouse as well and give the food a go as well and see what that's all about. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my nice cup of coffee, I'm going to have my breakfast, and I'll see you in a moment. So you've got some of the fishing lakes, there's people that are fishing, so we'll talk quietly and we'll have a look around and so you can see. And here it's showing you some of the specimens you can find in the lake. It is one of the chargeable things you can do here, but it all looks really popular. Lots of people fishing around the lake. So if you do like your fishing, bring your tackle with you and inquire maybe before you get here to see what you need to do booking wise. But it all looks really good. So this lake is absolutely fantastic. Just look around it. It's so peaceful down here. So if you're into your fishing, make sure to bring your fishing tackle with you, or even just for a walk. You can walk around this lake. It's just so peaceful. You've got the lily pads down there under the trees. It's a bit of an overcast day, but it's still really nice down here. So as I said earlier, this is our first time that we've stayed at a Park Holidays resort. So if you've stayed at one before, let us know in the comments, which one do you recommend? We've enjoyed this one so far and would love to try out some others. Usually Devon and Cornwall, but we also travel further afield as well. So if you've stayed at a Park Holidays resort, let us know. So outside here, we're at the back of the main complex, and you've got a small seating area for bring your drinks outside, having a nice drink out in the sun. And then you've also got the children's outdoor play park. So on here then you've got a slide for them, you've got a bit of a climbing frame, some netting through there at the back. And then you've also got the swings and a little climbing frame for the smaller children. So yeah, all looking really nice here at the Bodmin Holiday Park. So there's quite a few things to do here at Bodmin Holiday Park. You've got the tennis courts here. I think they said at the reception you don't need to pre-book. They have got rackets and balls you can hire. And I think it's a free activity, this one. Or it may have a small charge. And then you've got the pool area as well. But yeah, this is located just to the side of reception and right next to where we're staying at these lodges just there. So this is the main clubhouse building where you go to register when you arrive. Reception's in there. You've got a small shop in there. There's a bar, there's the pool. That's the main complex. And then you've got the holiday home sales office on the right, just there. And then the lodges are just towards the right of that building down there. And then all your other ones, accommodations, are just all over there. Whilst Bodmin Holiday Park may not be by the coast, it is fantastically located to get to many parts of Cornwall. So it's right next to the A30 in Bodmin. When I say right next to, it's about a 3-minute drive from it. So getting onto the main road network is really straightforward. And from there, you can go to several different places. quite often within about 30-40 minutes. There's some that are a lot closer as well. So I thought we'll go through a few different places that you may want to visit, and just to show you how well located Bodmin Holiday Park is. So I've got the laptop here because I can't remember everything. First of all then, one of the major tourist attractions here in Cornwall, you've probably heard about it already, is the Eden Project. Now, from Bodmin Holiday Park, the Eden Project is around about a 20-minute drive. So that's really handy. Just jump in the car, 20 minutes time, you're at the Eden Project. And that's a really good day out there. They've got the big biomes that you can go into. They've got the one that's like really hot, so it's a cold day. You're going to warm yourself up in that one. And it's got all the different plants, and it's different throughout the year. So that's worth doing if you're looking for things to do in Cornwall. The next one, it's even closer, Lanhydrock. So if you're a member of the National Trust, it's free to get in. If you're not a member of the National Trust, then there's a small price to pay to enter, where you can join the National Trust. Lanhydrock's really nice. It's literally just off the A30 as well. So 10 minutes drive from here and you're at Lanhydrock. Really nice gardens there, and they've got the house that you can go around as well. So that's worth considering as well. Also, we have the Lost Gardens of Heligan. If you've not been there, it's worth a visit, definitely is. It's different to the Eden Project in that it's all outdoors. There is a cafe you can go into, but the gardens are absolutely fantastic, especially in sort of, I think it's about April time, springtime, when all the, I think it's the high ranges that are out that go bright pink. I'm not the best person to ask about flowers, but yeah, it's pretty stunning. And again, it always looks different throughout the year, different times of the year, with it being outdoors. So that is the Lost Gardens of Heligan, and that one's about a 35-minute drive from here. So again, still really easy to get to. You've also got Bodmin Jail, much better than what it sounds. It's a tourist attraction that's all like interactive, and it shows you the history of Bodmin Jail. Probably worth going on the website, and that will sell it far better than what I can. And it's literally right next door to the Bodmin Jail Hotel as well, which is, we've got a video on that, so feel free to search on the channel if you want to see what the Bodmin Jail Hotel is all about. So the Bodmin Jail visitor attraction, that is a 10-minute drive in Bodmin, just outside Bodmin as well. And then other areas you've got, if you want to check out a harbour sort of town or village, you've got Padstow, that's 35 minutes away. You've got some really good restaurants there by Rickstein as well. And also Port Isaac, that's another good place to visit. There's also lots of beaches as well that you can go to. You can't, like I say, being in the middle, you can go to sort of the North Cornwall coast, you can go to the southeast coast really easily, or you can even travel further afield. So hopefully that's given you some inspiration as to why it may be worth you considering coming to Bodmin Holiday Park. Yep, it's not by the beach, but that's probably quite good for a lot of people who just want to go off and explore each day somewhere different. So it's Wednesday today. We've been here 2 or 3 days already. So Monday to Friday break. And what do we think to it so far? Well, it's absolutely so peaceful around here. What is there to not like about it? Usually we go for all the hustle and bustle of the resorts where they've got nighttime entertainment and all that sort of thing. But to be honest, if you just want to get away from it all, have a nice peaceful break, and then if you want to find the activities, you can get in your car, you can travel further afield, and you can go to the beaches if you want to for a day out, and then you can come back here and know that you've got a nice relaxed evening. And if you don't fancy cooking, you can go across to the clubhouse over there for food. I believe it's open 6 till 8 for the food, and the bar opens about 5 o'clock. But you know, most of the time we're all out enjoying what Cornwall has to offer. So yeah, would we try Park Holidays Resort again? We certainly would, yeah. This is the first time, and as we've said already in this video, they did kindly invite us to come and have a look around. So we've not had to pay anything for this trip, but we still keep it all impartial with what our views are on this. We get free editorial reign, and we wouldn't work with a partner if we didn't. But no, it's all been absolutely fantastic, much better than I ever thought it would be. And we'll certainly be trying UK holidays again. Do check out the links below in the description, and we'll also put some links there to our website. If you've never been to our website before, there's some like written blogs, there's some travel guides on there, sort of the 10 best places to go to in Cornwall. So if you are going on holiday in Cornwall, check out that blog article as well. There's some useful bits on there as well, and we'll also put a link there to Park Holidays, so you check out their other locations as well. So all around the country, really surprised us. Well, it's the last morning here at Bodmin Holiday Park in Cornwall, and how has the last few days gone? Well, really well. It's the first time that we've stayed at Park Holidays. They've got, I think it's around about 48 different parks around the UK, a few in Devon and Cornwall, yet we've never been. So when we got invited by them to come and try out Bodmin Holiday Park, then we snapped their hand off pretty much, and thank you to UK Holidays. It's been great trying out the place. As we've said earlier in the video, if there's an issue with anything here, we'd still say just because it's been gifted to us doesn't mean that it's all going to be rosy. As it is, it's all been absolutely good, absolutely fine, and we've most definitely come back to a Park Holidays holiday park. How much would we have paid for this? Well, it was free for us to come and have a look around, but a few days before it was given to us, I had been on their website and taken some screenshots, and for this 2-bedroom platinum lodge, it was, I'll put it on screen, but from memory it was about £480. This is the first week in July though, so prices are high because of the time of year, and their lower grade accommodation here is much cheaper, and £480 for Monday to Friday break anyway in July, I think it's really good value. So let us know in the comments what you think to Park Holidays. Have you stayed at one of their sites before? Again, let us know if you've got a favourite one. Do tell us. We would like to potentially come and see other ones, so your ideas are very welcome. Also, where else are you recommending Devon or Cornwall, or even a little bit further afield? We'd love to hear your ideas. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you've not already subscribed, make sure you do. We don't want you to miss any of our future videos, and if you do like Devon and Cornwall, check out all the other videos that we've recorded, especially the one that's on screen. Apparently YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy that one, so give that a watch next.